The Sleepy Fields, and the Whispering Wand. Long, long ago, in a world just like ours, but perhaps a little softer around the edges, lived two best friends. There was Jannie, who was 10 and very clever, always wearing a colorful rainbow dress and a bright pink hat. And there was Joseph, who was 8 and incredibly brave, with a love for the stars that he showed on his NASA t-shirt and in his adventurous spirit. One special evening, they were getting ready for bed, each holding a magic wand and a strange, crumpled map. The map was a secret they had been given by a wise old owl, and it showed the path to the land of dreams. They knew the map would guide them, but tonight, something was wrong. The air felt quiet, the stars seemed shy, and their usual bedtime dreams felt fuzzy and far away. "The dreams have gone to sleep too deeply," Jannie whispered, her brow furrowed with concern. Joseph, ever brave, pointed his wand at the map, which began to unroll on its own. It seemed to be beckoning them. "Let's follow it," he said with a determined look. The map led them first through the smooth, stony area, where the pebbles glowed softly under the faint moonlight. They tiptoed quietly, trying not to wake the sleepy little creatures rustling in the bushes. The air grew cooler, and soon they arrived at the uninfected campsite. Here, the same wise old owl hooted gently from a branch. "A mischievous cloud spirit, Gloom, has been playing hide-and-seek with the world's dreams," hooted the owl. "You, Jannie and Joseph, are brave enough to bring them back." The owl told them that their wands were now humming with the power of kindness. Their first stop was the Sun Plaza, but at night, it was a beautiful garden of shimmering, sleep-inducing flowers. To get past without waking the napping Gloom, they had to solve a riddle. Jannie, with her quick mind, tapped her wand and whispered the correct answer, and they tiptoed through the garden, holding tight to their wands to stay awake. Next, the magical map led them up the Torva hilltop and toward the pointy Sardonyx peaks. Suddenly, tiny, shadowy dream moths fluttered around them, trying to tickle away their courage. These soul stealers weren't scary, but they were very distracting. Joseph, with his brave heart, remembered a lullaby his grandma sang. He hummed it softly, and the dream moths, surprised by the sweet tune, fluttered away, allowing Jannie and Joseph to continue their journey. They soon reached the magnificent castle plaza, leading to the Pale Palace. This palace wasn't pale because it was sad, but because it was made of moonbeams and quiet thoughts. Inside, they met a gentle cloud creature named Corvus, who loved riddles. After a friendly challenge of wits, Jannie showed off her cleverness, and Corvus smiled, showing them a secret passage. This passage led them high up into the distant range, where the air was thin and sparkly like 1,000 tiny diamonds. There it was, the entrance to the main dream room, a cavern filled with soft, glowing dream orbs. But guarding it was a playful, bouncing spirit called Dremva, who loved to play hide-and-seek. Joseph, with his brave and adventurous spirit, easily found Dremva hiding behind a giant, fluffy cloud. Their game was full of giggles, and soon Dremva let them pass. Inside the main dream room, they saw all the world's dreams, swirling and shimmering. But one large, shimmering cloud at the very center was still holding on to them. This was the playful Avisban, who loved to gather all the dreams in a big, cozy pile. Their final challenge was to gently convince Avisban to release the dreams. Jannie whispered a story about how much everyone missed their dreams, and Joseph gently tapped his wand, making a special, glowing dream flower appear. Avisban, touched by their kindness, giggled and let the dreams float free. As the dreams drifted out into the night, carried by the gentle wind, the stars began to twinkle brighter. Jannie and Joseph watched as the world filled with the soft, colorful glow of dreams once more. They knew their adventure was over, and as the magical map led them back to their beds, they felt sleep finally pulling them in, ready for their own wonderful dreams. "Good night, Joseph," Jannie whispered, already drifting off. "Good night, Jannie," Joseph mumbled, a happy smile on his face. And that night, their dreams were the brightest of all.